Good evening from Hilton Coliseum in Ames, Iowa. This is Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. One of the top gymnastics meets in the country is coming to you tonight as the number 12 Iowa State Cyclones hosts the number 10 Arizona Wildcats. Good evening, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Patrick Tarbox, and I'm joined tonight and will be throughout the season by Courtney Horseman. Iowa State's season got off to a tremendous start last week as the Cyclones hit a 195.175 to win the Arizona State quad meet. And Courtney, credit to that goes to Iowa State's experienced leadership.
By not losing any gymnasts last year and gaining 4 great freshmen, the girls have been in the gym working hard and preparing for this season.
Should be a great meet tonight. When we return, we'll have the events to watch and the first rotation. This is Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. Welcome back to Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. Getting ready to begin our top 25 showdown here tonight between number 12 Iowa State and number 10 Arizona. This is Patrick Tarbox here with Courtney Horseman, and to get you ready as the vault warm-up begins for Iowa State and the bars warm-up begins for Arizona, we got a little package shot earlier this week to get you ready for tonight's meet.
We had a lot of confidence going in because we've been preparing very, very well. Probably 5 minutes before we started floor, I told him I was not concerned about the meet. I wasn't nervous. In fact, I felt very calm because I knew exactly what was going to happen. We were going to be confident, we're going to do our job, and something will go wrong. And when it does, the team's going to be able to handle that. They do have what it takes to be what we think they could be. We think they're a top 10 team, a top 10 by the end of the year. That's a goal, and it's a really big goal, but we feel we could do that. Arizona's a really good team. They showed last week that they are legit, and we know that we're going to have to bring the A game. We can't start with a fault. We have to be hitting 24 routines. That's our goal. That's exactly where our focus is. And we're excited to get in front of the home crowd because that helps a lot. I don't think I can state it enough how helpful the Hilton crowd is to our team.
Back live at Hilton Coliseum here. Warm-ups just began for the first events, Iowa State on vault, Arizona on beam. And as we watch the two teams warm up, we're going to go over the key Cyclones to watch in each event with Courtney Horseman. Courtney?
On vault, we're going to have freshman Sophia. She puts up a huge 1.5 Yuchenko, and she is capable of sticking this. On bars, we have Hillary Green as our anchor. She has a beautiful bar routine, and she hits it, and she goes for a very high score. On beam, we have Ari. She's very confident on beam, and she's very pretty and very flowy on beam, and she can definitely score high for the Cyclones. And on floor, we have our anchor, Haley Young. Haley has huge tumbling, and she's very powerful on this event. So these are the players that we definitely need to be looking out for.
About 3 minutes left in the warm-ups here for each team. Let's take a look at the Iowa State vault lineup real quickly to see the Cyclones warming up on vault there. Kelly Martin will be leading off for the Cyclones, followed by Brianna Ledesma, Kelsey Paz, Sophia Steinmeier, Megan Sievers, and Haley Young. Very familiar lineup for Iowa State, 5 of those 6 returners. And then, as you mentioned, with Sophia Steinmeier, big routine that will be the one to look at. Go look at Kelly Martin there. She'll be leading off for the Cyclones on vault. Meanwhile, for Arizona, talk a little bit about our opponents tonight, the Arizona Wildcats. They are number 10 in the country this week after a great 195-425 against Denver last week in Tucson, Arizona. See the Wildcats bars line up there: Kennedy Schneider, Haley Hendrickson, Danielle Spencer, Madison Cindric, Victoria Ortiz, and Christina Berg. Bars was actually Arizona's top event last week at home, went 49.025 in the event. Great crowd here tonight at Hilton Coliseum, very full, and a lot of excitement around the program. Talked about in our intro at the very start of the broadcast, a lot of familiar faces. So a lot of these people, the Cyclone faithful, are seeing, this is our third year of seeing them.
Yes, we actually did not lose any gymnasts last year, and we gained 4 great freshmen. And you're going to see 3 of them compete today. Like I said, Sophia on vault. She has a huge vault. You have Ari on bars, beam, and floor. And then we also have Natalia. She is going to be making her first debut here, competing for the Cyclones.
Nice little vault warm-up there from Haley Young. 1 minute to go in the warm-up portion here. Said teams getting ready to go here. Cyclones about to get final instructions from head coach Jay Ronayne. Coach Ronayne's in his 12th season at Iowa State now. That 195-175 Iowa State started the season off with last week at Arizona State. It was actually the second highest score to open a season the Cyclones have had under Jay. The first one came all the way back in his first meet as Iowa State head coach back in 2007 at the Cancun Classic. Fight song plays, fans on their feet, getting ready to get going here on our first events. Everyone's favorite fan, Cy, making his usual appearance tonight. Happy that he can make it out. Final seconds tick off on the warm-up clock. It's time for some gymnastics.
Yes, it is.
We're going to lead it off here. Kelly Martin Jr. from New Haven, Connecticut. She got 9.65 on vault last week at Arizona State. Brings in a career high 9.775. What are we going to see out of here, Courtney?
Kelly's going to do a huge Yuchenko full, and she's capable of sticking this, and we're going to see if she can stick it here tonight with us. Her teammates are cheering her on in the background. Huge Yuchenko full, just a hop back, but the Cyclones are very happy to have that as their start off.
Good start on the vault for Iowa State there from Kelly Martin. Gets congratulated by her teammates. Head coach Jay Ronayne clapping right in front of us right now. Happy with that start of the meet for the Cyclones. Moving on to the uneven bars now. Arizona going with Kennedy Schneider to lead off for them. Schneider is a senior from Henderson, Nevada, and one of the 3 team captains for the Wildcats. See her on floor later. She was actually all Pac-12 on floor last season, so very talented gymnast as we see her routine get underway here.
Beautiful Ganger there, hitting all of her handstands. Very nice bail there. Let's see if she can hit this last handstand here. Ooh, she just has to fight for that, but she made it. Let's see if she can stick this dismount. What a beautiful routine to start off Arizona on bars.
A good routine for the Wildcats. We should note about the Wildcats, they had a lot of lineup changes beforehand. Unfortunately, one of their gymnasts, Jenny Leung, got injured in the warm-up portion of the meet. That does not affect their uneven bars lineup, but bring that up again across the routines here. 9.65 for Kelly Martin on her routine, and now we got Brianna Ledesma up for the Cyclones.
And just like what you saw from Kelly, Des is also going to do a Yuchenko full, and she also does a huge full and can stick this. Have her teammates cheering her on really loud. Just a little hop back, but she's very happy with that.
Another solid routine. Great emotion out of Des, like there always is from her. It's her first time on the vault this season. She didn't compete last week, and here you see her routine again. Another nice routine for the Cyclones. I said Des did not compete for the Cyclones last week on vault. She has a career high 9.825 in the event. So you get a look at Haley Hendrickson there, junior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. The bars and beam specialist for the Wildcats. She actually got her career high 9.875 last season against Iowa State in Tucson, Arizona. So they show us Kennedy Schneider scored 9.725 for the Arizona leadoff as Hendrickson begins her routine.
Nice Ganger into a shoot over connected. You're going to see a lot of gymnasts do that tonight, doing a big hit skill into a connection. Winding up for her dismount, double out, and she sticks the landing. What a nice routine by Haley.
Yep, another nice routine for the Wildcats on the bars. You're going to see that dismount by Hendrickson here one more time. Definitely a stick for her. To get back, this is Kelsey Paz.
What a powerful Yuchenko layout full, and you can see she flares it out and she goes for that stick. Her teammates are very happy with that vault.
Haley, one of 3 Cyclones slated to be in the all-around tonight. Get a second look at her routine here.
Just a little hop on that landing, but she's very happy with that vault.
See the scores updated for Iowa State there. Brianna Ledesma also got a 9.65 on her vault. Taking a look over, waiting for Hendrickson's score to come through over on bars. This is Madison Cindric you're looking at as she awaits her opportunity to compete for the Wildcats. Cindric, the only Wildcat scheduled to be on the all-around tonight. All-around went 39-250 against Denver last week in the all-around, which included a 9.75 on bars. Gets her signal from the judge and she can get underway.
She hits that first handstand very nice. Nice blind change. Into a Jaeger. And she hits that second handstand. A little short on that bail. And she does hit that last handstand. She's looking very confident on this event. And a front double front, and almost sticks that landing with just a small step.
Another nice routine for the Wildcats. During her routine, Haley Henderson's score is posted 9.775. There's that double front to finish. So a little step there right at the end that Courtney pointed out. As we head back over to the vault, here it is, Sophia Steinmeier.
Huge vault. Of course, she has to do a little hop forward, but she has a lot of power, and she's been working in the gym on sticking that, and I'm sure we'll see it towards the middle and end of season.
Second look at that here. Another solid routine for the Cyclones on the vault. Scores being finalized over on bars for Cindric. You're looking at Danielle Spencer for Wildcats. Junior uneven bar specialist. Got a 9.85 last week against Denver. Career high 9.875, which she has attained 3 times in her career. Spencer gets her signal of the score here for Cindric momentarily. 9.725 for Cindric as Spencer begins her routine.
She has very nice form on her cast handstands, a huge ganger, beautiful form. She's hitting all those handstands. Nice bail, just a little short. Hitting that nice handstand. Let's see if she can stick this dismount. Beautiful double layout and just a hop back, but her team's very happy with that routine.
Spencer's congratulated by her teammates. Give you a couple of score updates for Iowa State on the vault. Kelsey Paz got a 9.7 for her vault, and Sophia Steinmeier 9.825. See Spencer finish up her routine there again. Go over to vault. Megan Sievers.
Megan has a huge vault. She has a lot of power. Just a little hop back, but she's happy with that vault.
Sievers went 9.875 last week at Arizona State. Career high 9.925. Iowa State's highest scoring vaulter. So you see her run up and routine again here.
Megan has a lot of power, and she also has been working on sticking that vault as well.
So we take a look at the Wildcats getting ready for their 5th bars routine. This is Victoria Ortiz getting ready to go. Ortiz, a senior, hometown kid, Tucson, Arizona. Bars and beam for them. She got a 9.95 at Washington last year, tied for 2nd in school history. 9.775 last week against Denver for her as she begins her routine.
Nice clear hip. Into a huge reverse hex, straight into that bail. She hits that last handstand. Blind full, into a double tuck, Just a little squat and 2 steps to the side, but I'm sure her team is happy with the rest of that routine.
Update you on some scores real quickly. Danielle Spencer from Arizona got a 9.725 on the previous bars routine, and Megan Sievers was given a 9.775. Brings us to Iowa State's final competitor. It's Haley Young.
And Haley is very good at sticking this vault. Let's see if she can do it tonight. Huge Yurchenko layout full, and she does stick that landing. The girls are very happy with that, and so are the coaches.
Yes, very happy Hilton Coliseum. Our first big reaction from the Iowa State faithful here tonight as we see Haley's routine here one more time.
Very nice form, and you can see the height she gets off that table. And yes, she does stick that landing.
Haley got a 9.8 on vault last week at Arizona State. Has a career high 9.9. Should see a pretty big score out of her for that. Final bars competitor for Arizona here. This is Christina Berg. Berg is a sophomore team captain. Tinley Park, Illinois, so a local kid. Got a 9.875 last weekend. Her third career 9.875. Got it against Iowa State last season and at the Pac-12 championships. Nice routine to finish it up. Haley Young, 9.9, tied her career high on vault. Big score to finish for the Cyclones.
Nice blind change into a huge Jaeger, and again, connecting that bail right out of that. Nice last cast handstand. She's winding up for her dismount. Half in, half out, and just a small hop backwards, but she's very happy with that routine.
Solid routine for the Wildcats to close out their bar rotation. See that dismount there one more time. Say Arizona is looking to drop a 9.675 from their score. You see that final Iowa State score there, 48.850 for the Cyclones. Nice score for them, and we're going to send it to commercial here at the end of the first rotation. This is Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom.
Right now is assistant coach Kristen White. Now, Kristen, right off the bat, how do you feel about the team's performance on the vault?
I think they've done a great job. We just kind of need to zone in on those landings a little bit better, but I think it's a great start to this competition tonight.
Absolutely, and now you guys are coming off of a very dominant performance in Arizona. How important was it to start off the season that way?
You know, it was extremely important because since day one, they've really bought into the vision for the program this year, and they've worked so incredibly hard. So to see them go in and really nail the first meet, it just gives us so much excitement for the rest of the year. So I'm super excited for them.
All right, thank you so much for joining me, Kristen. Now we're going to go to a break. You're watching Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom.
Welcome back to Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. You see those first rotation scores there. Iowa State slightly at the moment, 48.850 for them, 48.750 for Arizona, and you see those vault scores by Iowa State. Haley Young tying that career high, 9.90 to finish it. Big, big score for Iowa State. Steinmeier and Sievers, nice scores as well. As we head over to the uneven bars, Nielsen Medeiros Savage giving some final instructions to the Cyclones. There's that lineup. MJ Johnson leading it off. Kelsey Paz, Laura Burns, Megan Sievers, Haley Young, and our anchor and Cyclone to watch on this rotation, Hillary Green, to finish it off for Iowa State. But first, we're going to start on vault for Arizona. The Arizona lineup looks like this. Maddie Layden leading off, followed by Lauren Matson, Madison Cindric, Peyton Bellows, Heather Swanson, and a late change. Adra Parks, the West Des Moines native and West Des Moines Valley graduate, will be making her Arizona debut anchoring on vault. So we get back to, as we talked about in the introduction, Jenny Leung, the Arizona sophomore, was injured in the warm-ups and is unable to compete tonight, so they had to make some last-minute changes, but Wildcats are ready to go nonetheless. Courtney, any thoughts about the Cyclones' progress on vault there?
They have been working really hard on vault, getting those stuck landings. And today, since it's their first meet in Hilton, they're getting used to the equipment again, but you saw some huge power, and they're going to be back in the gym next week working hard, getting those stuck landings again. But, of course, they look great on vault. Like you saw, our freshman, Sophia, she has a huge Yurchenko 1.5, and that actually starts at a 10-0. And just the Yuchenko fulls only start at a 9.975, so they're not going to score as high, but if they're clean and they stick it, they will get a high score.
Every little tenth, hundredth, thousandth of a point matters. So if you have gymnasts who can get those 10-0 start values, have people like Steinmeier and Sievers that can do that for the Cyclones, those are big additions to the team. So we take a look over at vault here, and we're going to see Maddie Layton here, sophomore from Melbourne, Australia.
She does a nice Yuchenko full, just a step back. She looks happy with that vault.
Layton coming off an injury-plagued season. She actually got injured in the meet against Iowa State last season in Arizona and did not return until the regional meet, which Iowa State was also at in Lincoln, Nebraska. So it's nice she got off to a strong start last week, and it's nice to see her get off to a good start today for Arizona. You look at MJ Johnson there, junior out of North St. Paul, Minnesota.
MJ has come a long way on bars. She's been improving, working on those stuck landings and working on her form, cleaning up this routine.
Absolutely right. MJ came a really long way between her freshman and sophomore years last year, was by far Iowa State's most improved gymnast last season, as she gets a signal from her judges, and here she goes.
She hits that first handstand. She's going to do a giant full into a beautiful ganger. Ooh, just a little bit over on that handstand, but she fights and she saves it. What a nice bail out of that save. She hits that last handstand. Let's see if she can stick this dismount. She'll be doing a full in dismount. And she just has a small hop, but what a great fight by MJ Johnson on that second handstand.
Great season debut on bars for MJ there. She came in with career high 9.825. Might be pretty close to that as we see it here one more time.
Yes.
This is Lauren Matson.
A nice Yuchenko half with just a step out.
Maddie Layton led off for Arizona with a 9.675 on the vault. Take a look at Kelsey Paz there.
Kelsey as well has come a very long ways on bars since her freshman year. She wasn't put in lineup on freshman year, but now she is, and she's a great competitor on bars.
Still waiting for MJ Johnson's score to come through. Still some deliberation by the judges. And Kelsey Paz started off with a 9.650 last week at Arizona State. Gonna career high 9.825 for Paz. Kelsey gets her signal and she's ready to roll.
Kelsey gets very nervous before bars, and Nielsen has been teaching her how to take a deep breath and calm down, and it helps a lot. She has a nice clear hip into a huge Takacha connected into that bail. Just a little short on that handstand, but let's see if she can stick this double out. And just a small hop back, but she's very happy with that routine, and so are her teammates.
MJ Johnson was scored with a 9.625 on her routine. We're going to see that Kelsey Paz dismount here one more time. So we head over to the vault. Madison Cindric, Arizona's all-arounder, getting ready to go. Lauren Matson got a 9.725 on her routine.
Nice Yuchenko full. She has a small hop back, but she's very happy with that.
Solid start going for Arizona here on vault halfway through. See that routine by Cindric one more time.
Yeah, she does slide her feet back there, but she is very happy with that vault.
Head over to the bars. Laura Burns waiting for her opportunity. Burns, sophomore, St. Charles, Illinois. Got a 9.625 last week at Arizona State. Career high 9.725.
Laura has a very beautiful bar routine. She's always hitting those handstands. She has a huge release in the beginning, and she always tries to stick that landing in practice, and we're going to see if she can stick it today.
Finalizing some scores around the gym, I see Cindric for Arizona got a 9.825 on vault. Still waiting for Kelsey Paz's score to come through, but while that happens, Laura Burns has been given her signal, and she can get underway here.
She's going to do that huge release right here. Huge toe hect just on her fingertips, but she managed to stay on. Beautiful handstand, beautiful toe on. A little short on that bail, but she keeps the routine going smoothly. She hits that last handstand, and here's her double layout. Let's see if she can stick it today. Beautiful double layout, just a small hop forwards, but she's very happy with that routine.
Kelsey Paz was given a 9.70 for her routine. Good routine there. We're seeing that finish there one more time.
A nice.
Catch the end of the routine there by Peyton Bellows, freshman from Southwick, Massachusetts, for the Wildcats.
She did a Yurchenko 1.5, and I believe she had a small hop forwards, but she's very happy with that ball.
Over on the uneven board, see Megan Sievers getting ready to go there. That was a great vault by Peyton Bellows of Arizona. Came in her debut last week. She got a 9.725 on vault, so there's solid routine early on in her career. There's Bellows' vault here.
She actually does stick it. She does move her foot a little bit, but
it's one of those things where you say, yeah, you wonder if the judges see it. We get the advantage of replay. Be like, hey, we saw that. Judges, you only get one chance to take a look at it, and you got to make your decision off of that.
Yes. Megan has a beautiful routine, and she can definitely put up a high score for the Cyclones.
Megan got a 9.750 last week at Arizona State, career high 9.9.
She does a hop change into a huge Jaeger shoot over, very nice form. And she does a full out dismount, and she can definitely stick this landing. Let's see if she can do it tonight. And she does. She is so happy with that routine, and so is Coach Jay Ronayne and her teammates. She's definitely going to get a high score on that routine.
Back-to-back great routines. Laura Burns, career high 9.800 for that last uneven bars routine. There's that dismount one more time.
As you see, she's already smiling before she lands. She knew she was definitely going to stick that landing.
Peyton Bellows of Arizona got a 9.825 on her vault effort. See the scores continue to update there. This is Heather Swanson getting ready to go for a Wildcats, sophomore out of Parkland, Florida. She was on vault every single meet last season. Rough meet last week, though, against Denver. Only had 9.425. Here she goes.
A beautiful Yurchenko full. Just a small hop backwards, but she's happy, and so are her teammates.
Been a very good rotation for Arizona so far as we see that routine one more time.
Just has to pike it down just a tad bit, but she looks happy with it.
Haley Young getting ready to go for the Cyclones.
Haley is very consistent on this event during competition and in practice. It's very rare for her to fall.
Haley got a 9.725 last week at Arizona State, career high 9.875 for her. Speaking of, Megan Sievers 9.875 on the uneven bars as here goes Haley.
It's a little shy on that first handstand. She has a blind change to a huge Jaeger. It's a little close. She hits that second handstand. Beautiful bail handstand. One more handstand and just the dismount. She hits it, and let's see if she can stick this dismount. Beautiful double layout. Just lands with her chest down a little bit and has to take a hop forwards, but she's very happy with that routine.
Very solid routine for Haley Young. Gonna see that dismount here one more time.
His legs a little bit apart, but like we said, the judges don't have a second look at that, so maybe they can't catch it.
So I do not believe Arizona is going to be doing their 6th vault in their lineup here. Heard anything officially, but the way they're wandering around and acting, looks like they're gonna take this 6th one off. They would finish with a score of 48-750 for them last week against Denver. They went 48-825. Get ready. Final routine. Hillary Green, this is our gymnast watch in the rotation.
Yeah, she's definitely one to keep an eye out for. She has a beautiful bar routine, very nice form, always hitting her handstands, and a beautiful dismount.
9.775 for Haley Young as Hillary takes to the bars.
She hits that first handstand, line change. Huge Jaeger, pretty form. Just a little shy on that handstand. Beautiful bail. See if she can hit this last handstand. Just a little shy. Left, she has a dismount. Beautiful double layout, and she sticks that dismount. She's very happy, and so is Jay Ronayne and her teammates.
It's a great impression to make. You say even if you miss those handstands slightly, like we were talking about, you get a big stick on the uneven bars to finish it out. That'll leave that lasting impression. You see it again there.
Yep.
Nice finish for the Cyclones. 2 uneven bars. When we return, Mary Rominger will talk to Nilson Madero Savage about Iowa State's effort on uneven bars. You are watching Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom.
Welcome back to Hilton Coliseum as the Cyclones lead the Wildcats by 0.3 of a point after 2 rotations. Joining me now is Coach Nilson Savage. And now, just right off the bat, what were your post's thoughts after the uneven bars routine?
Well, the girls have been working hard in the gym, and I think they just put together a good performance tonight. There's still a lot of room for improvement, and we hope to do that in the gym and bring it even better next time.
And now, looking at it more specifically, whose performance impressed you the most? I know there was a couple of them that had perfect landings.
Look, what I look in a performance like this is who can handle the pressure. And we had a little problem with one of the girls today, Laura Burns, and she stepped up big time and hit a routine that we were a little bit doubtful that she would be able to hit, and she brought it all to the meet and had a great landing, something that she's been missing a lot in practice.
And now, looking at both of these teams, Arizona has a similar talent to Iowa State. What were your thoughts heading into this meet about Arizona?
Arizona is a great competitor. They are an amazing institution, and they bring a lot to the meet tonight. It's going to be a battle to the last event, to the last routine. I expect nothing but a great performance from Arizona as well.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. You are watching Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom.
Welcome back to Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. Halfway through, 97.8 for Iowa State, 97.5 for Arizona. Even meet for both teams as we look at those bar scores for Iowa State, led by Megan Sievers is 9.875. Got a couple of 9.8s in there, a 9.775 for Haley Young, or 9.7 for Kelsey Paz. Rolling right along here as the warm-ups are almost complete for the 3rd rotation. Iowa State is on the balance beam. Lineup: Sophia Steinmeier, Ariana Orega, MJ Johnson, Kelsey Paz, Megan Sievers, and Haley Young. Arizona will be on floor: Maddie Layden, Peyton Bellows, Christina Berg, Madison Sindrick, Lauren Matson, and Kennedy Schneider is their lineup. So you get a look at Sophia Steinmeier there. She gives the judge her signal, and it's time to roll.
Soph has a very nice beam routine. She's been working hard in the gym, working on perfect form. She's gonna start with a front toss into a beat jump. Beautiful. Shows off the landing there. Soph has beautiful dance. She's gonna do a handspring layout here. Solid series. She's very happy. Gave a little smirk there.
Say for Iowa State, you're at the portion of the meet where you got to do the little impressions on the judges to maybe get those extra 100ths of a point.
Yes. Give them a little smirk or a wink. Beautiful full turn. She looks very confident up there, very calm. All she has left is her dismount. She's gonna do a round off 1.5. Let's see if she can stick this. Beautiful routine by Soph, and she's very happy, and so is Coach Kristen.
9-7 last week for Sophia Steinmeier. She should be at similar levels this week as you take another look at it here. Very nice routine by her. As we head over to the floor exercise, this is Maddie Layden.
She's gonna do front tuck into a round of handspring, double tuck. Beautiful.
Layden set her career high last week on floor with a 9.825.
You're gonna see a lot of different types of routines, seeing her teammates dancing with her in the background. Beautiful switch half into a split full. There she's giving a smile to the judges, trying to get those extra tenths if possible. Her teammates cheering in the background, having fun getting into it with her. Round of handspring into a double pike. Just a tad short, but makes it land perfectly.
Quick update from the balance beam. Sophia Steinmeier was given a 9.725, but one of the judges had her start value at a 9.9. The other had it at a 10, so the judges are currently meeting at the beam to see what the deal is. You see a couple of replays from the routine by Layden.
Just a little short there. But she throws her head back like she made no mistake.
See Kristen White there having a little chat with Ariana Orrego, freshman from Lima, Peru.
This is someone you want to look out for. She has beautiful dance on beam. She's very confident, and you'll see how she flicks those fingers and makes a huge difference in her dance than other gymnasts.
The judge discussion has ended over on balance beam. Let's see what, if anything, has changed here.
Our new coach, Kristen, she's been working with the girls on keeping them calm as they come into beam, because sometimes they struggle and they're too hyper and it tends to knock them off the beam. But they've been working hard in pressure sets, trying to stay calm and staying focused on what they're doing.
Steinmeier up to a 9.775 for her routines. The discussion pays off for Iowa State. Taking a quick look over at floor, Maddie Layden got a 9.725 for that leadoff routine, and it's Orrego time.
As you hear in the background, they each have their own beam song, which helps them focus in, gives them a little confidence, something to sing to while they do their routine. She's going to start us off here with a handspring layout. Beautiful, solid handspring layout. Her teammates are happy. Just a little wobble on that full turn. Beautiful front aerial, very solid. She looks super confident up there, like I said in the beginning. A fun fact about Ari, she actually competed in the 2016 Olympics for Peru. So being in a situation like this, she's used to for sure. All she has left is her dismount. Beautiful run off 1.5, just a small hop, but she's very happy with that routine.
Another great routine for the Cyclones. Beam was actually Iowa State's top event last week at Arizona State, 49.025 last week, and off to another good start here as you see the finish of Orrego's routine. Nice finish for her. We'll await her score. Meanwhile, we're going to watch Peyton Bellows, freshman from Southwick, Massachusetts, over on floor. She got a 9.625 last week against Denver.
Huge double tuck to open up her routine. Very happy with that landing. Here's very dramatic music. You're gonna hear all different kinds of music throughout this competition. Getting ready for her second pass. For a handspring front layout into a front full, beautiful. Teammates cheering for her in the background there. What a nice double turn. They're actually not required to do a turn in their routines, but sometimes adding it in, maybe they can get some extra tense in there. Beautiful switch ring into a hop full.
Over on the balance beam, Mariano Rego giving a 9.750 for her routine.
Preparing for her last pass, taking that last deep breath. Huge double pike. She's very happy with that routine, and so are her teammates. What a nice routine for Arizona.
See some more of Bellows' routine here. There's one pass.
Very nice landings from her.
MJ Johnson up on the beam now. She got a 9.750 last week, career high 9.875.
MJ's also been working on being confident on beam. She was very beautiful on this event. Series handspring layout, solid. Very happy with that. Full turn, beautiful. Now a full turn may look very easy, but they could be very tricky at sometimes. B jump into a switch leap, just a little wobble. She was supposed to connect that into a side aerial. You'll see her redo that. Solid side aerial from MJ. She's gonna do a split 3/4. Beautiful. All she has left is her dismount. She's gonna do a cartwheel 1.5. And she sticks to the landing. What a great routine by MJ.
Another good routine for the Cyclones. MJ congratulated by her teammates. She hung on to it. Well, a couple challenging moments here or there, but she stayed on the beam, stuck her landing. Results will pay off in the end. Taking a quick look over at floor. Peyton Bellows was awarded a 9.675 for her routine. You get a look at Christina Berg there. Said she didn't compete a lot on floor her freshman year at Arizona, only had 2 appearances, made her 3rd career appearance on floor last week against Denver, where she got a 9.70. She has a career high 9.725 in the event.
She's gonna open up this routine with a nice double pike, beautiful landing, showing it off. Seeing her routines, her teammates doing the routine with her in the background. Beautiful split full into a wolf full. Getting ready for the second pass. Front handspring, front full, front pike. Very nice. Again, showing off that landing, making some facial expressions toward the judges. Pointing to those judges there, giving them a little wink. She's getting ready for her last pass. Front handspring, front Rudy. Ooh, and she just lands a little short. Her chest down. Besides that last pass, she had a great routine.
Meanwhile, over at the balance beam, we have yet another start value disagreement. You see a couple of replays on Berg's routine here.
Nice double pike showing off that landing.
So meanwhile, over on the balance beam here, Marianne West, the head judge, had MJ's start value at a 9.5, which sent her score down to a 9.3. Meanwhile, second judge, Lori Lattimore-Volkman, had the start value at 9.9, gave MJ a 9.7.
She had that little wobble out of that switch leap going into her side aerial and did not quite get that connection, but we'll see what the judges choose to do here.
Looks like it's going to be going in the other direction, unfortunately, here for her.
She's going to be starting at a 9.6.
Be a 9.45 for MJ Johnson, so a little bit of pressure on the final three Cyclones here to do their best to help up the Cyclone score and not have to count that. However, you got three outstanding beam workers here to do that, starting off with Kelsey Paz here, who's coming off a career high 9.875 last week against Arizona State.
Kelsey has a fun beam routine to watch. She's very happy and smiling all the time during practice, so you're going to see a lot of that during this routine as she stays focused too. She's going to start us off with a full turn. Beautiful.
Quick update from floor exercise. Christina Berg was given a 9.25 for her routine.
Beautiful front aerial into a back handspring. Solid right there. She looks very confident here. Straddle half into a wolf jump, just a little wobble. Kelsey makes beam look very easy. She's gonna do a standing layout here. You don't see this often because it's very hard, but she makes it look very easy and very solid. Beautiful beat jump into a sheep jump. You also don't see a lot of gymnasts do that as well. It's very hard on the back, but she makes it look beautiful. All she has left here is the dismount. She does a front full. Just a little hop forwards, but very solid routine from Kelsey.
Good routine by Kelsey Paz, congratulated by her teammates. You see that dismount here again.
See Kristen in the background, very happy with that routine.
Meanwhile, we're back over on floor exercise here. This is Madison Cindric, senior from Lanton, Texas.
Showing off her flexibility.
Got her career high last week on floor exercise against Denver, 9.850.
Opening pass, double pike, beautiful. Her teammates getting into the routine with her, clapping their hands with her. She has more of dramatic music. Getting ready for her second pass. Round off 1.5 front layout. But she has to leap out of that and try to stay inbounds.
Just did hold on to it inbounds. Judge did not signal and she stepped out of bounds, so a little break for her there. Quick update over on balance beam. Kelsey Paz, 9.825.
Breathing here on her dance, getting ready for her last pass. That's very important here. It's a lot, takes a lot of cardio, but you definitely want to breathe while you're doing your dance and showing it off.
Especially as an all-arounder. It's her third event of the day. No other Wildcats had to do that so far.
Double tuck, beautiful. She looks very happy with this routine. What a great routine.
See a couple of those passes here. This is that first pass.
It's a little split on that landing. And a nice pass to end with.
See Megan Sievers up on the beam here. She gets underway.
Megan is more of a serious competitor on this event. It's going to start us off with the handspring layout. Solid. Very happy with that flight.
Meg tied her career high last week at Arizona State on the beam, 9.825.
Nice full turn. Cat leap into a side semi, and she was a little crooked. See if she can finish this routine off strong. Switch leap, switch leap. Very hard leap series there, but she makes it look easy. All she has left is her dismount. She does a front full. And she sticks the landing.
Fortunately for Iowa State, that'll have to be the score that they drop. But she, as you said, she finished out her routine strong. A lot to work on and build on as the season goes along. This is only the second meet of the year, so you can't let that get on you.
Yes, they have a very long season ahead of them, but they're excited for it.
Quick update from floor. Madison Cindric got a 9.625, fifth competitor here. This is Lauren Matson.
Big smiles from Madison as she starts out her floor routine. Her open tumbling pass. Sky high double pike with a beautiful stuck landing.
Matson got a 9.775 last week on floor against Denver.
Has a very fun routine, upbeat music. Beautiful round off 1.5 front layout. Very powerful gymnast. Switch half into a straddle full. All smiles during this whole routine.
Over on beam, Megan Sievers was given a 9.225, so Iowa State will hope that's the score they will drop. However, MJ Johnson's 9.45 will have to count to their score for today.
She's gonna finish out her routine here. The round off handspring, huge double tuck, showing off that landing. And a great routine for Arizona.
See a couple of those passes here again.
As you can see, she's very powerful on her tumbling.
Last but not least for Iowa State on the beam, it is Haley Young.
Haley's been an anchor on beam for the past 2 years. She's very confident on beam, and we can always trust her to go up last and put up a huge score for the Cyclones.
Haley got a 9.850 last week. Career high 9.925 to her name.
She had a solid series and a full turn to start off her routine. Very focused in. Cat leap, switch half into a beat jump. Very beautiful. Showing off her dance. She's gonna do a side aerial. Solid side aerial. All she has left is the dismount here, and she does a round off double full, giving this judge a little smirk there. Her teammates cheering her on in the background, hoping to get this stick here. Beautiful double full, and she does stick that landing. What a beautiful routine by Haley Young.
Fantastic finish for Iowa State over there. Gonna get a nice score out of that and help salvage that rotation. See that finish here. No, that's her series, excuse me.
Beautiful as always on beam. Very solid.
It's that side aerial there again.
She's definitely going to put up a huge score for the Cyclones. And you see that beautiful stuck landing there.
See how she held on to it at the very end, leaving no doubt as we see Kennedy Schneider here to wrap it up for Arizona on the floor.
Huge double pike to start off her routine.
As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Schneider is an all Pac-12 performer on floor. As you see Lauren Matson's score there, last routine 9.750 come across.
She has a fun routine showing off her dance moves. Beautiful front layout into a front full. She
Ooh.
keeps moving out of it.
Over on balance beam, Haley Young ties her career high, 9.925. Big finish for Iowa State on the beam.
Switch side into a straddle full. You're going to see a lot of that leap series on floor. It's one of the easiest ones you could do. Very hard to get a deduction on. She's getting into her dance, so are her teammates. Preparing herself for the last pass, taking that one last deep breath. Huge double tuck to a stuck landing. This is definitely going to score high.
Nice finish for Kennedy Schneider there for Arizona as they wrap up their floor rotation. We're going to see some of that here again.
She keeps moving out of that tumbling pass, so it's very hard for the judges to take a deduction off of that landing.
When we return, Mary Rominger will visit with the head coach of the Iowa State Cyclones, Jay Ronayne. This is Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom.
We're back in Hilton Coliseum as the Cyclones and the Wildcats soon head into their final rotation. I am now joined by head coach Jay Ronayne. How are you, Coach?
I'm doing great.
Now, I asked assistant coach Kristen what she thought and the significance of beating in such a dominating fashion the quad meet in Arizona State. What can you say about that? And not only that, just being able to defeat two top-ranked opponents.
Well, it's funny. First meet of the year, you don't know what to expect other than what you've seen in the gym. So what I completely expected was we would go in and do the stuff that we prepared for. We've been doing some great routines over the past couple months. So, that's kind of what happened. Beating the teams is kind of a, icing on the cake. Just getting out there and doing the same thing that we do in the gym, that was the goal, and that's pretty much what we did that day. So, that was exactly what we wanted to do. The icing on the cake is you walk out with a bunch of wins.
And now, in facing a top 10 team like Arizona, how do you feel your team has stepped up to the plate tonight?
Well, so far we've been doing pretty well. We had a fall on beam that we weren't really counting on, and a missed connection also, which resulted in a low score. So we're behind a little more than we really thought we should be right now. But it's time to go to floor, and we'll give it our best shot to try to take this win home.
And now, speaking of the floor, what can you tell us we should expect heading into the always exciting floor routines?
We have all new floor routines for this year, and I think the choreography is pretty exciting. I think the audience is going to love it. Our tumbling has been pretty solid lately, so if we brought it tonight, then you'll see some great floor routines, and you'll also see the debut of Natalia Rosverker. I can't even say her name right because my Spanish is terrible, but she will debut on floor today, and we'll see what we get.
All right, that's so huge. Thank you so much, Coach. You are watching Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom.
Welcome back to Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. See the score there, 146-525 for Iowa State, 146-150 for Arizona. As we head into the final rotations, Arizona on balance beam, Iowa State on the floor exercise. Warm-ups have already been completed, and we're ready to go. You see the Cyclones there getting ready to go on the floor. Ariana Orrego will lead off for the Cyclones there when the time comes. For now, no rest for the weary. Kennedy Schneider, who finished on floor, is now leading off on balance beam. She got a 9.875 on the floor. So nice start, and here she is on the beam.
Beam is a very stressful event to end on because you just want to finish out the meet well, but you never know what's going to happen with your athletes. She's going to start us off here with the full turn, very solid.
I think that's one of the things that made Iowa State's score at Arizona State even more impressive. Is in that 14 meet, we finished on balance beam. To get those nerves like you're doing so well in those first three, it's like, oh boy, who knows what's going to happen, but Iowa State kept their composure and finished fantastically.
Yes, they did. What a beautiful front toss into a back handspring. I remember competing as a gymnast. I always hated ending on beam because I would be so hyper in the beginning and then sometimes get super nervous at the end because I have this event to go to and try and just stay on the beam. Very sassy beam routine. Beat jump into a sheep jump, just a little wobble.
Schneider got a 9.6 last week against Denver, owns a career high 9.850.
Looks like she's setting up for her dismount. Front full, and she sticks to the landing. Very happy with that beam routine to start Arizona out.
Very solid routine to start it out for Arizona.
See, she sticks that landing, shows it off. Teammates very happy in the background.
Here we go, Ariana Orego going to lead off for Iowa State on the floor exercise.
Like on beam, Ari has beautiful dance. You'll see her show it off. Her music is very dramatic. Flicking those fingers, standing out.
When you talk about that background of being in the Olympics, this is more of the traditional gymnastics, maybe the common fan sees, like if their exposure to gymnastics is through the Olympics, this is a more similar routine than what you'd see there.
Sometimes you'll see the same routines. She did do the same routine like she did in the Olympics, but sometimes when girls come out from the Olympics, like you'll see from like UCLA or Maggie Nichols from Oklahoma, they do water down their routines a lot. She opened up her routine with a huge double tuck, and she's going to set up for her second pass here.
Over on the balance beam, Kennedy Schneider was awarded a 9.75 to start out for them.
Huge 1.5 front layout, looking at the judges, giving them a smile, showing them that that was a great pass. I love watching Ari on floor. Again, very beautiful dance, shows it off. And her last pass here. Ends with a double pike, just a little squatty on that landing. But she's very happy with that routine.
Ari got a 9.775 last week, so looking to improve on that. She's happy with it. Jay's very happy with it. See some of those passes again.
Her first pass, a very huge double tuck. Nice high, 1.5 front layout.
So you head over on balance beam here. This is Courtney Coles, first time seeing her in the meet. Coles, a sophomore from Canton, Connecticut. Made her debut on beam last week with a 9.800.
Beautiful for an aerial into a split jump. Giving a little smirk to the judges. Ooh, just a little crooked on that full turn. Has a huge wobble. Smiling at the judges. She sets up for her series here. She has a handspring layout. Very solid. Very graceful on beam.
Over on floor exercise, Ariana Orego awarded a 9.675.
Beautiful switch leap into a split jump, showing off that flexibility. She sets up for her dismount. She has a front gainer full. Very unique. You don't see that very often, but she makes it look very easy.
Get to see a debut here. Natalia Ros-Vacor from the island of Majorca in Spain. She just got here on December 26th, just started school this week, so a lot of new things that she's experiencing. Big smile on her face. She gets to make her Iowa State debut.
She's very excited, and you'll hear her music being very different than everyone else's. Very flowy, dramatic music. Her first towing pass here. Round off 1.5 into a double full. Just a little too much power and has to slide that front foot. She has beautiful dance as well. Split or switch full into a split full. Very beautiful. Her second pass, 2.5, steps out unfortunately. Let's see if she can finish this routine out very strong.
Over on the balance beam, Courtney Cole's got a 9.650.
Her teammates are cheering her on in the background as she sets up for this last pass. And you see there she does her cyclone. You're going to see that in a lot of their floor routines. Beautiful Rudy to finish out this floor routine. What a great way to start out her season.
Nice debut for the Cyclone freshman. Salutes the crowd and the judges.
She's very happy.
It's that first routine's very nerve-wracking, especially in a tight competitive meet like we're having right now.
Also coming in fresh and brand new, when the girls already started their preseason. Very nerve-wracking, but she takes it easily.
Looking at Haley Hendrickson here for the Wildcats. Hendrickson, junior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. She had a fall last week on balance beam, but she owns a career high 9.875.
She's serious. Beautiful handspring layout, solid. Very sharp with her dance. Beautiful full turn. She's very serious on this event. Switch leap into a split quarter, sorry. See, they do their Wildcat symbol in their beam routines and floor routines. Beautiful side aerial, very solid.
Over on the floor, Natalia got a 9.60.
A gainer full with a small step backwards, but she's happy with that routine.
Megan Sievers wrapping up her all-around here.
As you saw in her vault, Megan is a very powerful gymnast, so you're going to see some huge tumbling from her and a very fun floor routine. This year they're doing something different at the beginning of their music. Instead of the beat, they're now doing the siren, and the girls love it.
Sound the sirens. Over on beam, Hendrickson given a 9.8 for her routine.
Megan opening up here. She's going to do a double tuck. Sky high. Beautiful landing. See her teammates doing her routine with her there. Big smiles from Megan. She's always smiling in the gym and during competition. She loves to show off. Front handspring, front full into a front pike. Beautiful, nice and clean with a great landing. Megan's having a lot of fun with this routine. Adding a little sass into it. And there's your cyclone. Like I pointed out, you're going to see that in all of their routines. And she prepares herself for this last pass. Rudy into a split jump. A lot of power and a very beautiful ending to this routine for Megan Sievers. Very happy with this routine.
Great routine by her. She's fired up. Helps the Cyclone cause immensely.
It's always a plus ending on floor because you have all of this power and all of this excitement.
Seeing some of those passes here by Megan.
Middle pass, a front full from pike.
So we head back over to the balance beam. This is Maddie Layton for Arizona, sophomore out of Melbourne, Australia. Got her career high 9.7 on beam last weekend.
She opened up her routine with a wolf turn, and that's very different in college gymnastics. Very hard on the knees, but she made it look easy. Ooh. Foot slipped on that landing, but she managed to stay on the beam. Hitch kick into a side semi, beautiful. Pike jump into a back tuck, very solid. She's focused in here. Setting up for her dismount. Round off, huge 1.5, just has to take a small step backwards. But a great save on that series.
9.80 for Megan Sievers over on the floor exercise. Brianna Ledesma ready to go.
You'll see here Des has a very different routine than the other girls. We like to call her the ninja of the team. And you'll see in this routine what I'm saying.
Des got a 9.650 last week, but she has a 9.925 to her name. I remember seeing that last season on Cyclones TV. That was here early in the season.
Her opening pass here. Round off handspring, huge double pike with a beautiful landing. She does add a little dramatic part into her routine here, different than her other routines in her past.
Over on the balance beam, Bladen got a 9.650.
Giving her breathing time here before her second pass, making the dance slow. Her second pass here, she's going to do for a handspring front full, front half, straddle jump into a punch front. Very unique and different for college gymnastics. And again, she makes it look super easy. Des is a great competitor on floor. She throws the sword there. Finish off her routine.
It's a great view from our Cyclones TV camera crew. Get in that corner right there. See what you're talking about, what she does in her routine.
And her last pass here, finishing off with a double tuck, beautiful landing. The Cyclones are going to be very happy with this routine.
It's going to be a big score for Des. She's going to be fired up. Her teammates definitely are fired up. Even got a whistle from Jay there. Ultimate seal of approval there. You can see that final pass. Passes there again by Des.
Beautiful way to open up her routine there.
Victoria Ortiz on the beam now for Arizona. Got a 9.675 last week, has a 9.850 to her name in her career.
Start with her series here, handspring layout. Beautiful sky high. Very dramatic on her routine, making it sharp. Beautiful full turn. Switch leap into a beat jump, into a stag leap. She has a beautiful routine going. Just her dismount here. And she sticks the landing. What a beautiful routine.
Fantastic routine for Arizona, as you see on the scores there. It's very tight as we await Ledesma's score. Over on floor, 9.775 for Brianna Ledesma. Kelsey Paz getting ready to go. Iowa State finishing senior on floor.
Kelsey has a fun routine. You're going to see her smiling a lot, doing all these facial expressions. Shows off her personality like she has in the gym every single day.
It's never been boring with her floor routines in her career, and this one is no different, as you said.
Giving smiles right as she starts, as getting ready for that first pass. She's gonna open us up with a huge double tuck, beautiful landing. Smiling at the judges. Flicking the hair around. Not only is she like this during competition, but every day in practice she's happy, has a great attitude to keep the level up in practice, keeping the team going, working hard. Second pass here. Gonna do front handspring, front full, front layout. Beautiful. Kelsey has a solid routine going so far. She just has one more pass.
Quick update over on balance beam. Ortiz got a 9.775 for Arizona.
Smiling at the judges again. Very important to look around during your routines. Make eye contact with people, especially the judges. Getting ready for her last pass. Front Rudy into a punch, back layout, step out. She's very happy with that routine, as you can see. What a great routine done by Kelsey Paz. Great way to set up our anchor, Haley Young.
Crowd's very excited. Let's see some of the moments from her routine here.
Her opening pass, a double tuck. Very nice, very solid. Front handspring, front full, front layout. Clean and beautiful.
It's Madison Cindric closing out the meet for the Wildcats.
Just gonna open up here with a handspring layout. Very solid. Nice full turn. Like I said, those full turns can be hard sometimes. Beautiful side aerial. Very happy with that. Showing off her dance. Very sharp. Split jump into a stag jump. Teammates getting into the routine with her as she claps there. Gainer pike dismount, just a small step backwards, but a beautiful routine.
Just getting Kelsey Paz's score here on floor, 9.825 for her as we see the finish to Cindric's routine and her all-around competition as well. She has a moment a lot of people wait for when watching our broadcast. Haley Young on floor. Many, many great routines over the years. Another chance to see her in action right here.
This routine, she says it's one of her favorite routines. The choreographer from Florida actually came in to do her routine for her, and it's a very fun routine to watch. She loves to show off her floor routine. Opening up here, her first pass. Huge double tuck, sky high with a perfect landing. You see her teammates in the background getting into the routine with her. This is probably all their favorite parts right there. Beautiful. Switch side into a straddle full.
Quick update from the balance beam. Madison Cindric finishes with a 9.850 on the balance beam.
Haley getting ready for her second pass. Front handspring, front full, front layout. Solid, perfect. Don't think the judges are going to take anything off for that. Just getting ready for her last pass. There's that cyclone. Huge double pike. Just a little too much power, but finishes her routine off perfectly. What a fan favorite for sure.
Big cheer for the meet finale there for Iowa State and for Haley Young. You can see in the score bug there in the bottom corner, Iowa State will win the meet regardless of what Haley did here, but Haley's score should help increase Iowa State's overall team score. She gets final congratulations from her teammates. And we're going to send to commercial. When we come back, we'll have final scores, some final thoughts, and the awards presentation. This is Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. Welcome back to Iowa State Gymnastics on Cyclones.tv, powered by Mediacom. You see the final scores there. Haley Young was given a 9.850 for her floor routine. Iowa State finishes with a 48.925 on floor. You see the floor scores there at 98. You can see those final team scores as well. Courtney, any final thoughts on the meet?
I mean, I think they did a great job this afternoon, and they have a lot of potential to make it far in this season. Small details to clean up, but they look pretty solid out there tonight.
See Haley Young, the recipient of the Mary Ray Soper Award for the night there. We're going to hand it off to PA announcer John Burnett Larkins. For Courtney Horseman, this is Patrick Tarbuck signing off.
For your attendance here tonight, we look forward to seeing you back here in Hilton January 26th. Iowa State taking on Texas Women's University at 6:30 p.m. in a big meet coming up January 26th with a quad for the Cyclones. Once again, thank you for your attendance. Please drive home safely and go Cyclones!